Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 International Superyacht Society Awards Gala, recognizing the superlatives of our industry. Known for his prowess, especially with the ladies, and his legendary status on this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Bob Saxon.
I'd like to say good evening to all of you handsome and beautiful people, and thank you for joining us here on the eve of the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, in case you didn't know what was going on. And a special welcome to the International Superyacht Society Awards Gala, where finally we professionals, without exception, can all come together in unison and agree on one thing. The lobby bars close too early, okay? And I told Maggie and Vanessa I was going to take an extra few minutes, because, not extra few seconds, because we're weathered in. We're going to be moving from the outside to the inside here. It's still going to be great over at the big theater and all that. And I wanted to, I don't know how many of you were around a few years ago when Pier 66, we had the ISS Gala, and it was all set up outside. The ladies were in their beautiful gowns. The men were looking good. The buffet was out there. The band was playing. Totally 100% supposed to be a clear day, and suddenly we had a South Florida moment, and it rained a deluge for like 5 minutes and washed it out. We all had to run inside, and Kay Pearson said to me, "What a disaster." And I said, "Kay, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for rain, we wouldn't have rivers and lakes. If it wasn't for rivers and lakes, we wouldn't have oceans. If it wasn't for oceans, we wouldn't have yachts. So that's okay in its context." And I want to tell you how lucky we are. We are so lucky. What's great about this industry is not only the fantastic product, okay, but the people that are gathered in this room tonight, the people you deal with in this industry. And I reflect on this often, how fortunate we are. We are so lucky to be involved in the yachting business, right? Things could be worse, wouldn't you agree? The builders and the designers and the stylists and the architects and the engineers and the brokers and the crew and the interior stylists and all the other ancillary services that are offered, the legal and all that stuff. We all come together in one bonded involvement in the amazing process of capturing the dreams and bringing them to reality for our customers. And yes, we are acknowledging a few superlatives tonight. We do that all the time this evening, but all of you are winners. I've said this before, and the very notion that you are here tonight, okay, whether you're an award winner or not, makes a statement of your accomplishments and your achievements. Well done to all of you. So let me start with a little bit of a history lesson here. We keep talking about 35 years, and it is the 35th gala, all right? But in fact, the Superyacht Society is 36 years old. When 1989, a handful of international industry leaders from Europe, the United States, Australasia, and beyond the four corners of the yachting globe, it is often known, as you know, the International Superyacht Society, they met during FLIBS 36 years ago in an open forum. The result was with the establishment of the International Superyacht Society. You see, the ISS didn't evolve like some primordial ooze that was evolving and all that, but it was born out of need, And I want to take just a moment of time to talk about that moment 36 years ago, because I was there. Those industry giants whose sage wisdom gave birth to the society, and I want to mention them to emphasize a point tonight. Coincidentally, it was during FLIBS, aboard a boat that was organized by Kay Pearson of Show Management to discuss the needs for an association whose agenda was on behalf of the industry and ultimately to our customers. Those pioneers, now listen to this list of those people that sat around that table that day on board that boat at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. Some of you youngers would not remember these names, but certainly they should resonate, certainly with some of the olders and the elders in this room. Richard Hine, the A Group Monaco. Ray Carell of MTU, remember these names. Mike Kelsey Sr., Palmer and Johnson. He later won an ISS Leadership Award. Ed Sachs, the Sachs Group, and owner of the big CRN Azura. And then we saw earlier, there was John Bannenberg. He was there on Bannenberg Design, later an ISS Leadership Award winner. Herman Schadler, Abiking and Rasmussen, later an ISS Leadership Award winner. Mark Mascherati, Diana Yacht Design, ISS Emeritus and Chairman of this year's awards committee. Jim Gilbert, editor of then the new Showboats magazine, later an ISS Leadership Award winner. Craig Cadwallader, Ardell Yacht and Ship, ISS Leadership Award winner, and a perennial judge over many years in the award process. Jane Buffington, Fraser Yacht and Ship, La Grande Dame of the industry, later an ISS Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Tony Hambrook, we all remember him. Alloy Yachts, New Zealand, later an ISS Leadership Award winner. And then Kay Pearson, Show Management, ISS Benefactor, and later ISS Leadership Award winner. Joe Pertel, Chairman of the Awards Committee for so many years, and myself. And it is sad to think that so many of them have left us. They're not with us anymore. But I can say this, all were in agreement at that time. There was a need for an association to move the entire industry forward toward professionalism and excellence and better tending to our clients. Arising from that meeting was a mission statement that for over 3 decades has endured, lived on, and remained true to form. Build worldwide alliances. Serve as a collective voice on issues within the industry. Recognize achievement. And further strengthen the industry as a whole to the further benefit of our most important folks within our spheres of influence, and that is our customers. For 36 years, the ISS Board of Directors and respective presidents have kept their steady hand on the wheel and have not strayed off course. The awards, you may or may not be aware, were the original awards platform, recognizing not only the yachts of distinction, but superlatives such as leadership, artisanship, crew, and a host of other honorees that provide recognition to nearly every sector of our beautiful profession. My time at this stage is a most pleasurable one, but I even have a greater pleasure one, especially now for you ladies and gentlemen. I'm pleased to introduce to you the outgoing, it doesn't sound right. The outgoing doesn't sound right. The champion and retiring undefeated president of the International Superyacht Society, a founding partner in the law firm of Aero Marine. Please help me with a warm welcome for Aaron Acker.
Thank you, Bob. What a nice comment. Thank you, everybody. It's so nice to see you all here this evening. So first, I would like to thank Wright Maritime Group for amazing reception. Let's have a round of applause, Wright Maritime Group. I'd also like to thank you all for coming this evening and for your ongoing support of the ISS and for all the award finalists. As Bob just mentioned, the ISS was created over 35 years ago by such prominent industry leaders to identify and address issues in the newly emerging superyacht industry. Today, the ISS continues this mission. When I was elected to serve as ISS president 3 years ago, I was so humbled to even be considered for a role where so many amazing industry leaders have traveled before me. I hope that during my short time as ISS president, I've been able to continue their vision for the society. And now, as I wind down my term, I'd like to take this moment to thank Vanessa Stewart and Maggie McDonald. It's been such a pleasure to work with you both for the last 3 years. I will miss our Monday calls, and I thank you for all that you do to keep the ISS running. I would also like to thank our executive committee, Glenn Allen, who's the past president, Melissa Hensley, the vice president, John Venables, treasurer, Madden Zardo, our secretary, Rebecca Taranto, our board representative. And I'd also like to thank all of our board of directors, our emeritus board, our committee chairs, our committee members, all of our members, judges, and all the other volunteers that help us fulfill our mission every day. including the volunteers here tonight helping us bring you this amazing gala. Thank you all. It's been such a pleasure working with you. I would also like to thank all of our sponsors for this evening. Without your generosity, this evening would not be possible. So first, I'd like to thank our platinum sponsor, Rob Report. Thank you. Our gold sponsors, Axo Nobel, Naiad Dynamics, Ocean Co., Quantum Marine Stabilizers, Informa, Yacht Co., Cayman Islands Shipping Registry, Suntex Marinas, and Wright Maritime Group. Our silver sponsors, Allied Marine, Moore & Company, and DYT Transport. Our gala reception sponsor, Wright Maritime Group. Our bronze sponsors, Berger Boat Company, Design Asset Management, Burgess, Hill Robinson, Tahiti Private Expeditions, Blue Ocean Yachting, Robert Allen Law, and Pimmar. Thank you, yes. These are all people that care deeply about our industry and continue to tirelessly volunteer their time and resources to help continue the ISS mission. One more time, a round of applause. Thank you very much. In closing, I would like to say it's been an honor serving as the ISS president for the last 3 years. I'm equally honored to introduce our newly elected ISS president, the CEO and owner of Naiad Maritime Group, Mr. John Venables.
Thank you so much, Aaron. If you just stay for just a moment. Good evening, folks. On behalf of all the members of the ISS, it is my pleasure to present this special award to our outgoing president, Aaron Acker. With deep gratitude, for your leadership and tireless efforts as our president over the last 3 years. Thank you, Aaron. Please also join me in welcoming our newly elected Executive Committee, Vice President David Good, Treasurer Matt Enzardo, Secretary Rebecca Taranto, and Board Representative Ron Cleveringa. At this time, on behalf of the International Superyacht Society, it is my honor to acknowledge all of our 2025 judges for their invaluable dedication and service. They are Chris Critchett, Hans Martin Baez, Evan Marshall, Jim Dixon, Ron Cleveringa, Ken Freekoff, Henry Hawkins, Kevin Merrigan, Louise DeBasto, Mario Padal, Sam Sorgiovanni, and Sylvia Bolton. And a special thank you to our outgoing judges, Jacqueline Lynn and the late Karen Lynn Poulos, whose dedication and contributions to our industry are deeply appreciated and remembered. We now wish to recognize one of our former ISS Design Award judges and this year's distinguished honoree. It is our great honor to congratulate Luca Bassani as the recipient of the 2025 ISS Lifetime Achievement Award.
Good evening, everybody. I'm very happy to be here and be able to thank ISS, International Superyacht Society, to recognize this award to me, and because this is the highest recognition in our industry. ISS is bringing forward fantastic work to build up a strong association between owners and operators in our industry, which allow all of us to enjoy better and better this great passion that we have for the sea. I'm also honored that my 30 years of work has been recognized by this award for all the innovations in technology and style that we brought into our industry. So, thanks very much. I'm sorry not to be there with you, but have all the best.
Accepting this award on Mr. Bassani's behalf is Stefano De Vivo, Managing Director of Wally Yachts.
Yeah, so I'll be very brief. I used to be the managing director. I resigned due to the second born a year ago. But it was an honor when Luca called me up to tell me that he needed someone to represent him. And as he said, in 2019 with Ferretti Group, we bought Wally and the brand basically, and Luca and a couple of the people that were left with him to invent great boats. And I think we can say that we managed in 5.5 years to relaunch the brand and to follow what Luca Bassani's dream is, which is always really modern, really forward-thinking boats. It was 30 years last year anniversary, and Wally's motto is 20 years ahead, which was born with the 20 years of Wally. And I think when you look at the Wally Power 118 or the sailing boats from Wally, you see that it's actually 30 years ahead, because nothing like that has ever been made yet. So I think with sailing boats and power boats, we have relaunched Luca's dream, and it's going to live on in good hands of the Ferretti Group. So thank you on Luca's behalf. Thank you.
And now, if you'll please welcome our co-MCs for this evening, Bert Fowles and Abby McGrath.
Congratulations, John. Thank you.
Hey there, Abby.
Hello, Mr. Fowles.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. And here you are.
Fantastic.
You will need that. Good evening, everyone. Isn't everyone looking wonderful this evening?
Absolutely fantastic. We can't see anybody, but you all look fantastic.
And it's an evening of birthdays, 36 years of the ISS, 35 years of the Gala, and 66 of the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show.
Mm-hmm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Abby and I have one job: get you out on time. We'd like you to relax and have an amazing evening. We know you're all busy, and this is a wonderful boat show. Relax and take a few minutes. We plan to get you out on time, as we did last year. So without further ado, Abby, are you ready to go?
I am. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first award, Best in Sail. Presenting the Best in Sail category is the amazing, the wonderful 007 gets dressing tips from David Good from Superyacht Australia. Mr. Good.
Congratulations, David, too.
Well, I'm excited to be up here presenting the Best in Sail. The nominees are...
The finalists are Liberty, Builder, Southern Wind, Interior Designer and Exterior Designer, Nauta Yachts, Naval Architect, Far Yacht Design.
Galma, Builder, Wally Yachts, Interior and Exterior Designer, Wally Yachts, Santa Maria Magnolfi, Naval Architect, Udall, Vrolik and Company.
Riposato, Builder, Tramontana Yachts, Interior Designer, Nomad Design, Exterior Designer and Naval Architect, Tramontana Yachts,
And the winner of Best in Sail is Galma of Wally Yachts.
The first in Wally's new Wally Wind 110 series, Galma blends cutting-edge performance with sleek, minimalistic Italian design. Crafted from advanced carbon composite, she delivers exceptional speed and handling while offering a luxurious, open-plan interior that maximizes light and connection to the sea. Every detail reflects Wally's signature ethos: innovation, elegance, and pure sailing pleasure. Judges praised Galma as everything Wally stands for in terms of design and styling.
Thank you very much. We received this award that is an achievement of what has been planned. As somebody before said, that when Ferretti Group acquired Wally, was a plan to do something great again on the sailing yachts. So this is an achievement, says that we are on the right path. So that's the beginning, and we would like to surprise you in the future with many more ideas and many more projects. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And what a beautiful yacht Galma is.
Absolutely incredible.
And congratulations, Wally. That's a wonderful start to the show for Wally there. So moving on, I'm pleased to invite to the stage our fellow board member and friend, Rebecca Kahili-Taranto, who's here this evening to present the Design Award for Best Motor in Less than 300 Gross Tons on behalf of Informa. Welcome, Rebecca.
Good evening. As everybody in the yachting industry knows, smaller spaces demand greater creativity. Every curve must serve a purpose, every nook must be multifunctional, every access point must be perfectly placed. When the International Superyacht Society's Design and Leadership Awards began 35 years ago, 300 gross tons constituted a large yacht. But as yachts have grown larger and more voluminous, the expectation for the same amenities found on much bigger vessels has remained unchanged. While the motor yachts under 300 gross tons category may be the smallest we recognize each year, it is in many ways one of the most significant. This year's finalists showcase just how much innovation and artistry can be achieved in a smaller footprint, from bold new hulls and imaginative interiors to performance engineering that rivals much larger vessels. Each finalist in this category represents a unique balance of elegance and creativity, proof that excellence isn't measured in tonnage, but in vision. Tonight, I'm proud to represent our sponsor, Informa, and it's my pleasure to announce the finalists of the 2025 International Superyacht Design Award for Best Motor Yacht under 300 gross tons.
Maestro 88, builder Apreamare, interior and exterior designer Marco Casalli, naval architect Umberto Tagliavini.
100 Sunreef Power 2.0, builder Sunreef Yachts, interior and exterior designer and naval architect Sunreef Yachts.
Squalo 100, builder Alpha Yachts, interior and exterior designer Roberto Curto, naval architect Massimo Verme.
Telly, builder Custom Line, interior designer ACPV Architects, exterior designer Filippo Salvetti, naval architect Ferretti Group.
Pazienza, builder Cantiere delle Marche, Interior and exterior designer, Francesco Paskowski Design, naval architect, Hydrotech.
And the winner of the 2025 ISS Best in Motor Yacht under 300 gross tons category is Telly.
The new custom line, Nevada 38, is a made-to-measure masterpiece blending refined contemporary design with advanced naval engineering. Exterior styling by Filippo Salvetti and interiors by ACPV Architects creates a seamless flow between interior and exterior spaces while carefully designed guest and crew areas ensure privacy. Judges praise the yacht as a well-balanced combination of marine approach and sophisticated interiors. One judge highlighted it as a favorite exterior, applauding the seamless indoor-outdoor flow with clear separation between guest and crew areas and recognizing it as an eco-friendly design.
Yes, hello again, me. No, okay, come on. So we represent Ferretti Group, so also I'm the Chief Commercial Director of Ferretti Group. So we represent 1,700 people, plus the industry, plus all the designers and so on. So this is great results. We are super honored to receive these awards because we know how much independent and proud is ISS in terms of giving the awards. So this means that we are, again, also with the custom line on the right path to do something that is for us, but also for the industry and for the clients, what is the goal of our industry, to enjoy beautiful moments on the sea. Having said that, we have to say thank you to Filippo Salvetti for the exterior designer, or for Citterio Patricia Ville for the interior. That is the perfect combination of really enjoyment about yachting. So thank you again. So I hope there will be next one, so it will be a third time.
Congratulations, Telly, yeah.
Twice.
It's an evening for the Italians so far. Now, moving on, our next award this evening is the Excellence in Improving Yachting. To join us for this award to present is Clara Keel from Ocean Co. Please join us on the stage, Clara.
Oh.
Here you are.
Thank you, Clara.
I was looking over here. Welcome. Here's the envelope.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine anchoring beside St. Lucia's stunning pythons, or swimming with the sea turtles in the tobacco cays. These unforgettable moments remind us of our duty to protect our oceans for the future generations. And now, the winner of the 2025 Excellence in Improving Yachting Award is...
The MPA Connect network is unique. It's the bridge that brings together the managers of 40 of the most important coral reef marine national parks from across the Caribbean region.
Welcome to Blue Hole Natural Monument. The Blue Hole is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and also part of MPA Connect network.
Welcome to the spectacular Pitons Management Area in Soufrière, St. Lucia.
Welcome to the Tobago Keys Marine Park. We are proud to be a part of MPA Connect network.
MPA Connect makes it possible for these parks and many more to share their successes and to learn from common challenges.
And they have gone through what you're going through. And they have exactly what the playbook of what you can take and tailor to your specific situation.
Honestly, it's been life-changing. Many times when we come to these specific workshops, we come to talk about a specific topic, communication, sustainable financing, but we go back home with so many more ideas and knowledge in a range of topics.
We can call on each other at any time to help support each other.
By joining forces as a network and sharing knowledge, we're strengthening marine management and ensuring a healthy future for our oceans.
Thank you so much. It's a real honor to receive this from you all. We might be new to all of you, but I know we share a passion and we are all connected by the ocean. Whether you're a fisher whose livelihood depends on the sea, a diver on vacation, or a business owner working on the sea. You might have heard from marine scientists such as myself and my colleagues who are here, and from park managers, that our coral reefs are in trouble. They're most important natural resources. We are at risk of losing our coral reefs. The risks are urgent, but they're sometimes misunderstood. Our MPA Connect network helps to bring together the insight and share solutions for marine parks, marine natural monuments, reserves, sanctuaries. We're a trusted partner of 40 marine protected areas in the Caribbean region, and the hundreds of staff who work in them in 18 countries and territories, and the associated communities that depend upon them. Our only agenda is to help them with their goals. We know them intimately, their reefs and their culture. We are part of the we're a partnership of the Gulf and Caribbean Fisheries Institute with NOAA's Coral Reef Conservation Program and many other partners, and we do really serious work on financing, enforcement, monitoring, fisheries management, and core topics like that. We've been working hard for 15 years now, and we've been working very much behind the scenes, so this is amazing recognition. Thank you. We do see ways that we might be able to have you join us in our network of important and iconic marine protected areas in the Caribbean, and to partner really closely with us in marine science to get to know these places in the way that we do so intimately. You know, we can help you bring benefits to communities. We can help if you'd like to assist with disaster response in the face of hurricanes, which is very real. We can make sure your crew knows all the laws wherever you go in the Caribbean, and we can also give you the marine biologist guide to what's going on under your yacht. Very credible science, the latest science for emerging issues in the Caribbean. We can also help with getting the best selfies with sea turtles and marine creatures, which everyone loves, but doing that, of course, in the most sustainable and the most responsible manner. We'd love you to get to know us and to partner with us. We can help you arrange onboard blue talks on your boats by your local park rangers or boat park staff. Very few people have the opportunity to truly get to know the marine parks of the Caribbean, and we'd love to meet with you. We have hope for coral reefs, and together we can accomplish amazing things. So we look very much forward to meeting you all tonight. Thank you.
Wow. Really impressive.
An incredible organization.
In all honesty, I'd never heard of MPA Connect before this week, and they're doing such important work. And I'm really inspired as well by their peer-to-peer learning ethos. And covering such huge territory as well.
Well said, Abby.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my personal pleasure, and also on behalf of the ISS, we are pleased to introduce Mr. Michael Moore from Moore & Company, who will present the ISS Design Award for Best in Motor, 300 to 500 gross tons. Good to see you, brother.
Good evening, Michael. Good evening.
So I'm honored, pleased, and delighted to make this presentation. Whether it's the builders or the interior designers or the exterior designers or the naval architects, it's quite remarkable that these objects of desire and pleasure, that is something that only a very few people on this earth can possibly imagine, are brought to realization. So it's my great pleasure to introduce the 300 to 500 gross ton yacht award winner.
Eternal Spark, builder, Bilgen Yachts. Interior designer, Hot Lab. Exterior designer and naval architect, Unique Yacht Design.
Daybreak, builder, Baglietto. Interior designer, Studio Vafiades. Exterior designer, Francesco Paskowski Design. Naval architect, Baglietto.
Special One, builder, Royal Houseman. Interior, exterior designer and naval architect, Frypack Design.
Seawolf X, builder, Rosinavi. Interior designer, Meyer Davis Studio. Exterior designer, Fulvio De Simoni Yacht Design. Naval architect, Rossi Engineering Design and Services.
Lieutenant Pete Maverick Mitchell, builder, Cantiere delle Marche. Interior designer, Francesco Paskowski Design. Exterior designer and naval architect, Hydrotech.
And ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Special One.
A true masterpiece, Special One embodies Royal Houseman's reputation for uncompromising craftsmanship paired with Frypack's visionary design. She seamlessly fuses cutting-edge engineering with timeless elegance, delivering outstanding performance, comfort, and style. The judges praised her as a one-of-a-kind project combining performance and interior quality. Simply unique.
Well, 140 years ago, as a shipyard, we started building boats for fishermen. And that's what we still do today. Using our sailboat technology into unique yachts like Special One has been a truly amazing experience to do for us as a shipyard. Thank you to all of our passionate craftsmen. We've achieved what the owner was asking for. We're very thankful for this award. Thank you so much.
Bravo, Royal Houseman. Very clever.
Gorgeous vessel. I sound so robotic.
But it's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to introduce our next presenter, the amazing Katie Ross and Johanna Goldbach from Quantum Marine Stabilizers, who will present the ISS Artisan Award.
What a pleasure it is to be at the prestigious ISS Gala presenting the Artisan in Shipbuilding Award.
Absolutely, Katie. And this award was suggested to the ISS by John Allen 8 years ago with the intention of recognizing the craftspeople and the artisans behind the scenes actually building these incredible boats.
You know, it just goes to show patience really does pay off.
What do you mean?
Well, for some reason, after 8 years, we've had new shipyards. They're not new, but new nominations from shipyards and different industry companies for the first time this year. It just goes to show, you know, it's very much like a glass of vintage wine. You
Let it age a bit before you take a sip.
A perfect vintage then. So let's quickly go over the award criteria again. The nominees were scored on artistry, how they master their craft, on mentorship, do they pass their skills on to others, value, the benefits that they bring to the organization, and innovation, new skills and techniques to better the yard. Honestly, just to be nominated should be a lifetime achievement.
So true. Let's raise our glass to the artisans in shipbuilding. You craft with such courage and sculpt with your hands, mentoring crew from all different lands, innovating with vision beyond compare, for value you bring, determination and flair. This award is for you on this bright, special day. Keep paving the future in every step of the way.
And the winner of this year's Artisan Award is Daniel Wegner from Lürsen in the refit division.
Hello and good evening, everyone. Hello and good evening, everyone. Sadly, I'm unable to attend the International Superyacht Society Award event this evening. With this video message, I would like to thank you for considering and choosing me for the ISS Award for Artisans in Shipbuilding. This recognition from the International Superyacht Society, as well as by my colleagues at Lürsen, was surprising and is honoring to me, as well as inspiring for the future in the same time. However, I don't want to see this award solely as a recognition of my personal achievements, but rather as a symbol of the work and collective effort of many people. Having this in mind, I would especially like to thank my colleagues who have inspired and supported me over the years. Without their support, the success would not have been possible. I look forward to continuing to work together on finding best technical solutions for every client, focusing on technical upgrades that extend a yacht's life cycle and deliver lasting values. Once again, thank you very much for this prestigious award. Have a great evening at the event. Goodbye.
Since Daniel can't join us tonight here in Fort Lauderdale, I'd like to call to stage to accept the award on his behalf Alberto Perrone, Director of Sales Refit at Lürsen.
Congratulations to Daniel and to Lürsen.
Europeans always two kisses. It's an incredible honor to receive this for Daniel. It's a wonderful award, and I'm really grateful. We should all be grateful that you're sponsoring it. It's a wonderful thing. Daniel is not here, as you have seen, because he's preparing for the delivery of a big yacht, and I'm very grateful to be allowed to receive it for him. Daniel started with us, 1 minute, right? Daniel started with us when he was 16. He was still in school, and he has worked with us for 30 years. He is 46, like the story of the good wine. And he has done this because he has been able to express his passion, his persistence, and he received all support from the shipyard and from everybody around him, and the outcome is this. And this is the perfect example of what we should all aim for to make sure that there's growth and continuity in this industry. Thank you very much.
Well, Alberto, please pass on our best wishes to Daniel, and well done to Lürsen for nurturing such talent. Over 30 years working.
They started
Amazing.
at 16.
Yeah, it's impressive. And I think Katie has set a precedent. I think next year we should do the whole gala in rhyme. What do you think?
Anyway, moving on. That was a wonderful idea.
So yes, moving on. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Lucy Cater, Global Marketing Communications Manager from AkzoNobel. Lucy is presenting the ISS Design Award for Best in Motor, 1,000 to 3,000 gross tons.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to be able to attend this prestigious award ceremony for the first time and to be able to announce the winner of an exceptional category. It's an honor to stand here and recognize the craftsmanship, dedication, and the passion of each of these finalists, those who continue to create incredible yachts and push the industry forward with their impressive and beautiful innovations. On behalf of the Akzo Nobel Yacht Coatings team, I'm delighted to present the award for Best in Motor, 1,000 to 3,000 gross tons, and the finalists are
Diamond Binta, builder, Tancoa Yachts. Interior designer, Margarita Casprini, Francesco Paskowski Design. Exterior designer, Francesco Paskowski Design. Naval architect, Names.
JAS, builder, the Italian Sea Group. Interior designer, Mark Berryman Design. Exterior designer, Centro Stile, the Italian Sea Group. Naval architect, the Italian Sea Group.
Platinum, builder, the Italian Sea Group. Interior designer, Sino. Exterior designer, Lobanov Design. Naval architect, the Italian Sea Group, Azzurre.
And the winner for Best in Motor 1,000 to 3,000 gross tons 2025 is Platinum of the Italian Sea Group.
Platinum exemplifies the pinnacle of luxury yacht craftsmanship. Every detail combines elegance, practicality, and meticulous design, making Platinum both a symbol of luxury and a highly livable, thoughtfully planned yacht. Judges praise Platinum for its balanced exterior lines with deep research in interior materials and details, and recognized it as the best exterior with generous outdoor living areas that enhance guest relaxation. They also highlighted the thoughtful cabin configuration featuring a panoramic master suite, calling the yacht one of a kind, a project combining performance and interior quality.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here representing actually Admiral Yachts and the Italian Sea Group. And I would like to thank you actually Lobanov Design, Sino Design and Azur, but especially all of those who have been involved in this fantastic vessel. Thank you very much and thank you to ISS. Thank you.
Thank you, friend.
You got it, Abby.
Now we've got a special award. They're all special, but this one is in its 20th year. And if I remember rightly, it's had the same sponsor for the last 20 years, and that's Westrec and Suntex. And here to join me on stage, I have Mr. Richard Carter, COO of Suntrex Marinas. And joining him, I also have Norma Treese. Norma is an emeritus board member. Hello, Norma. And you were actually the brainchild behind this award 20 years ago, I believe.
Absolutely. It's such an incredible honor to be here talking about my favorite subject in the world of yachting, which is the crew that make everything possible. I've been a member of ISS since literally a couple of months after it was founded, so I wasn't at that iconic first meeting. But it has been very important to me ever since then, and I was very proud at the beginning to be the only crew agency that actually was part of the business aspects of the International Superyacht Society. 20 years ago, my old friend Jane Buffington and I decided that it was about time that we actually recognized the people of yachting. So the Distinguished Crew Awards is not only 20 years old and celebrating this great milestone anniversary, but it is actually the very first people award that we saw in the yachting industry. And we've had some unbelievable recipients in the last 20 years, really just amazing examples of bravery, incredible seamanship, and just wonderful crew that have created different aspects of the industry and really deserve to be awarded. Our judges this year had an incredibly difficult time because we had by far the greatest amount of incredibly well-qualified nominees. And for the very first time ever, because of the vast number of nominees that we had, we made the decision to actually have our own finalists for the Distinguished Crew Awards. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about them because they're really incredible. Captain Brendan Emmons, his wife Julie, and the crew of Freedom have done something absolutely incredible. As they have traveled up and down the East Coast of the United States, they created their own programs to serve the communities that they visited. They have created food pantries. They have helped families in need. They have given away food that was left over from their own boats. They have done so many other things, and every time these were programs that they created themselves. And this is in the middle of being one of the most popular charter yachts. And I'm telling you, if you haven't worked on a charter yacht before, it is a really difficult job. So what they do as humanitarians on their own is really incredible. Captain Liam Devlin, you may have heard that name. He's the captain of Unbridled. And he has also created fantastic things. This is a man that is absolutely relentless in encouraging education on board his own yacht by participating in seminars, by hosting podcasts, and he is one of the true leaders in social media and in really reflecting the excellence of crew and the seriousness with which they take their jobs and their position in the industry. Our third finalists are really fantastic. It's three brothers, the McLean brothers. The three of them, they're Scottish. They rowed a boat from Peru to Australia, breaking records that are likely never to be broken again. Along the way, they've raised over £1 million for clean water promotion projects, and their mission still carries on. Absolutely amazing. And I'd like to say how proud I am, as Abby said, that throughout these 20 years, we have had the same sponsors for this fantastic award. First, West Trek Marinas, and then when Suntex took over from West Trek Marinas, we're so happy that they stayed with us as sponsors. So, Rich, we'd really like for you to announce the winners.
I'll be happy to. Thank you, Norma. Again, Norma said it all, so I have very little to say, other than the fact, obviously, Suntex is proud to help celebrate a crew who reminds us that great seamanship goes beyond navigation and management. It's about creating environments where individuals feel valued, heard, and inspired. It's with great admiration that we recognize the remarkable contributions to our global yachting family by this year's International Superyacht Society's Distinguished Crew Award winner. And that winner is Captain Liam Devlin and the crew of the Unbridled.
Hello folks, as you can see I'm probably a lot more comfortable in a wetsuit after hammerhead sharks than a bow tie, but Pleasure to be here. First, I'd like to thank my wife, Jeanette. She's the sail that powers me. She is the compass that I steer to, and she's an anchor in any storm. So I thank my wife. Second, congratulations to John on your new presidency and all the ISS team. It's really honoured to be here, and what a wonderful event. Also, the network that everyone here puts together is really unique. It's bound on excellence, and that's the foundation of this industry and really a special thing to me. I have some great mentors. Mr. Bert Fowles from Suntex, I'm very humbled to know personally. Mr. Kevin Merrigan from Northrop & Johnson. Those two people are great icons in this industry, and they help people like myself have someone to look up to. I also have the utmost respect for all the crew that I've worked with, currently and in the past. I was once there, and I've worn my way up to where I am now. But without having them to teach, without having them to support, we don't have an industry. Finally, I'd like to thank the people who make this possible, which is the owners, the charter clients, and all the network that surround them as well, and all the legal identities and the different industry people as well. But this industry is really special. So Mr. Glidewell, Motor Yacht Unbridled, and his whole team that created this platform of Unbridled, I think it's really unique. And I think a lot of owners, a lot of people in the industry and the brokers and other people should look at that and say, this is how we can teach our junior crew and move and make a better industry. Thank you very much. Be blessed.
Well, Abby, I'm going to go off a little off script. Captain Liam, I had the honor of meeting him a couple years ago. He's the real deal. And I think what he said about crew was just touching, because it's amazing to meet those in the industry who work so hard. So Captain Liam, from me and all of Suntex and the WestTrek team, thank you for all you do. It's an honor. And Norma started that award. That was an incredible speech from there.
Yeah.
Abby, I think you're up.
I am. Yeah, some incredible people this evening. So, next I'd like to welcome onto the stage my fellow board member at the ISS, the one and only Sylvia Nordio from Allied Marine. Sylvia is here this evening to present the ISS Design Award for Best Refit.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished colleagues and fellow ocean lovers, it is an honor to stand before you tonight at the International Superyacht Society Award, a celebration of excellent craftsmanship and innovation that defines our industry. The award for Best Refitting of this year recognizes far more than technical mastery. It honors vision, collaboration, and respect for a vessel's heritage, while bringing her into a new era of performance and elegance. Every refit is a story of challenges met, of teamwork, and passion for perfection. To our designer, engineers, craftsmen, and crew, thank you for all your dedication and artistry. You have transformed a yacht into something greater than before, a renewed expression of beauty, technology, and timeless seamanship. This award belongs to all of you who makes this excellent at sea possible. And please, let's see who the finalists are.
Patience, Builder, Benetti, Refit Yard, Lauderdale Marine Center, Interior and Exterior Designer, Patrick Knowles, Naval Architect, Benetti.
Alpha G, Builder, Ocean Co., Refit Yard, G&K Yachting, Interior Designer, Alexandre Thiriat, Exterior Designer and Naval Architect, Ocean Co.
Solafide, Builder, Benetti, Refit Yard, IMS Shipyard, Interior Designer, Supernova Design Studio, Exterior designer, Tommaso Spadolini. Naval architect, Benetti and Tommaso Spadolini.
Elia, builder, Benetti. Refit yard, Interin. Interior designer, Studio Vafiadis. Exterior designer and naval architect, Benetti.
Provocateur, builder, Mondo Marine. Refit yard, B&I Yachts. Interior designer, Svan Interiors.
And the 2025 ISS Best in Refit, it's Solafide, Benetti IMS Shipyard.
Originally built in 1994, motor yacht Solafide underwent a thoughtful refit, blending respect for her history with modern and classic design. Key upgrades include a panoramic main deck dining area with a new VIP cabin, adaptable upper deck lounge, and refined lighting design to create versatile moods. The refit creates a harmonious connection between interior and exterior, maximizing luxury, usability, and sea views. Judges commended the project as a great renovation, noting its airy and luxurious feeling with balanced elegance and a contemporary look.
Hi everyone, I'm Giulia Grassi and I'm the founder of Supernova Design Studio. It's an honor and a pleasure to receive this award. So I would like to thank everyone, so all the persons that were involved in this amazing project, and of course to the owner. So thank you again, and we did it. Thank you.
Abby, we're catching up on time.
We
this
are
is doing very well. And thank you, audience. We are getting right back to being perfectly on time. And we're going to keep moving.
And here we are.
Oh, there's a special one. I got to warm up for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, the ISS is pleased to introduce Mr. John Venables from Naiad Maritime Group, who will present the ISS Design Award for Excellence in Technology, and the incoming President-elect of the International Superyacht Society.
Thank you for that warm welcome, Bert. Hello again. As we celebrate these spectacular designs, what also inspires me, and no doubt many of you, are the many technologies that making it all possible. The Excellence in Technology Award recognizes innovative technology, judiciously engineered and applied, allowing a superyacht to function to a higher standard of performance. Advancing beyond established conventions and adapting technology to create something new raises the bar for everyone, ultimately making an owner's overall yachting experience, their enjoyment of the sea, a better one. Tonight, we recognize an adaptation of an overall technology that has held tremendous promise for use in ships for over 75 years. The world's first boat to feature this very technology, a 98-meter US Navy vessel, was launched in 1954, and the technology continues to be applied to naval ships today. Followed by the first civilian vessel, a 134-meter Soviet icebreaker, and the first merchant ship in 1959, the United States 182-meter Savannah, built specifically to help demonstrate peacetime application of this very technology. However, formidable barriers prevented widespread commercial adoption of the technology. Among these were its economic feasibility, but now it is within the range of possibility for superyachts. safety and security concerns, but now there are fail-safe features that are provided even in disaster scenarios. Waste management concerns, but now spent fuel from yachts can be recycled to power plants. With modern science and engineering, the time has finally come for this incredible extended range, zero carbon technology to be applied in select superyacht applications. Projects are now feasible and being developed. And the winner is the modular nuclear reactor concept, Espinino International, in collaboration with Emerald Nuclear and PTT Nuclear Energy Systems.
Good evening, everyone. It is true, can't see you from here at all. This is my friend Wes from Seattle, and I'm Espen. I'm a naval architect, and we've been working together on this very exciting concept, which isn't as far away as you may think.
Yes, we're developing and deploying these technologies today for AI data centers and for military applications. It's far past time that we deploy this in civil maritime.
These modular small reactors come in the 5 megawatt capacities, and it's tailored for ships. This vessel you saw here, we designed is 120 meters. It typically would have 5 megawatts small reactors. The total weight of the installation, including the shielding, would be around 500 tons, which compared to a typical fuel load of about 600 to 700 tons for a yacht this size. And with this, we could operate for about between 15 and 20 years without refueling and with zero emissions.
I'm honored to be here to represent those from the nuclear engineering industry and to look at this transformative technology as it could apply to maritime applications, truly starting with these advanced and high-performance technologies and then moving to decarbonized shipping as we all want to see continued use of our clean oceans.
The first reactor will be built and should be operational as a proof of concept by 2030. And the first marine installation is foreseen for 2031-32.
Thank you very much.
I would like to take the opportunity as well just to thank ISS for what you're doing. We had already a great morning breakfast meeting here on Tuesday, and for promoting excellence, not just in design, but also engineering. I know John is an engineer like myself and like Wes, so. Thank you so much.
transformative.
Impressive, yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting there. We have some amazing awards to continue, but we're winding down. But we've got to keep your momentum going. So I'm gonna get us fired up a little bit. This ought to be a fun one. Ladies and gentlemen, the ISS is pleased to introduce Christelle Holler from Tahiti Private Expeditions, who will present the Best Interior Award. And where is Christelle? Christelle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to be here tonight for the Design Awards Gala to present the Best Interior Award of the year. Every gala is special, but this one in particular celebrates the 35 years of the Design Awards Gala of the International Superyacht Society and its achievements in shaping the yachting industry. So happy anniversary. Interior design reflects the soul of a vessel, what her owner feels she represents, where they will feel at home. It is also what we can't see from the outside of a yacht, but which matters just as much. Interior designers have the complex task to materialize somebody else's ideas and wishes. It takes passion, tremendous skills, hours spent with owners, collaboration with suppliers, artisans, and builders to make it happen. The winner tonight is chosen from all the vessels categories that we've seen previously. There is no finalist video. Due to privacy considerations, limited interior photos can be shown during the presentation. And the winner for Best Interior is Jazz.
The interiors, designed by Mark Berryman Design and brought to life by Celli 1920, the Italian Sea Group's in-house joinery unit, showcase exceptional artisanal quality. Warm European oak, whitewashed oak, travertine stone, natural leathers, and bamboo are meticulously crafted into textured, tactile surfaces and refined furniture. Handcrafted routed panels, custom cabinetry, and bespoke stone basements reflect masterful craftsmanship, perfectly balancing technical skill with aesthetic elegance. From decorative ceiling details to integrated planters on custom outdoor furniture, every element is created with precision and passion, a true testament to the art of interior design on the water.
Thank you very much once again to ISS for this award. And Brad, if you want to...
Yeah, on behalf of the owner and the designer, Mark Berryman, it was a great collaboration between the shipyard and us, and it was a great project to work on. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, here's a big one. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome to the stage Pete Southgate of the Cayman Islands Registry and Andrea Tinty from Wright Maritime Group, who will present the ISS Design Award for Yacht of the Year.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real pleasure to present one of the most anticipated honors of the night, the Yacht of the Year Award. The award celebrates innovation, craftsmanship, and design excellence, the qualities that push our industry forward. Each nominee represents a pinnacle of performance and style on the water, but of course one yacht has to win. And this one stood out for its exceptional engineering, stunning aesthetics, and the way it redefines the art of the possible. So, without further ado, the nominees are
Builder, Lursen. Interior designer, Raymond Langdon Design. Exterior designer, Nuvolari Leonard. Naval architect, Lursen. Kismet stands among the most technologically advanced yachts afloat, blending visionary engineering with striking design. Dramatic features such as cascading waterfalls and soaring floor-to-ceiling ethanol fireplaces heighten her sense of spectacle. A futuristic Tron corridor running through the engine room showcases her pioneering diesel-electric hybrid propulsion concept, engineered in-house at Lursen and marking a first for any yacht over 100 meters. This innovation allows Kismet to navigate through marinas in complete silence and with zero emissions, running solely on battery power for up to 15 minutes. Even her glasswork is a feat of engineering, with panels reaching 13 centimeters thick while retaining crystal clarity and a record-breaking 1.4 by 1.3 meter single pane of structural glazing, the largest ever fitted into a yacht's hull. Kismet redefines what is possible in modern yacht construction.
Thank you very much. I'm very honored that I may receive this on behalf of Lursen. And as shipbuilding is teamwork, thanks to everyone involved, the design teams of Nuvolari Leonard and Raymond and Langton, the Moran Yacht and Ship who were representing the owners throughout the build, and in particular our Rendsburg team who actually built Kismet. We were signing the contract prior the pandemic, so we went through a lot of interesting times with this project, and maybe a few of you could see her already during Monaco Yacht Show last year actually, and she's truly outstanding, and I think she's for charter, so if you could afford it, I could really recommend that you should at least try. So thank you very much also to ISS to awarding this to us, and we are very honored to receive this. Thanks a lot.
Before you go, we have one more award tonight. We would also like to recognize Lursen for 150 years of commitment to excellence and to honor the remarkable legacy the company has built. We present you with the Bravo Zulu Award.
Unser Urgroßvater Friedrich Lürsen hat schon damals den Leitspruch unserer Firma festgelegt: Führend in Qualität und Leistung, das soll der Ruf meiner Firma sein.
%70 der Weltoberfläche ist Wasser. Ohne Schiffbau kann die Welt nicht existieren.
Also sind eigentlich Leute an Bord, die können eigentlich alles. Es ist natürlich eine ganz spezielle Truppe.
Ich hoffe, dass die Mitarbeiter genauso stolz sind auf das, was über Generationen aus einer kleinen Bootsbauwerkstatt gewachsen ist mit 2, 3 Leuten.
Es ist wie Achterbahnfahren. Dann geht es mal eine Zeit lang nach oben, passiert dir nur Gutes, und dann geht es steil nach unten und du musst dich festhalten, damit du nicht aus der Kurve fliegst. Aber du weißt, es geht auch wieder nach oben. Nur ein Looping muss ja nicht unbedingt kommen.
Lürsen steht für Vertrauen, für Qualität und für Flexibilität. Dieses immer mitzuverfolgen, ist auch für die nächste Generation eine wichtige Aufgabe.
150 Jahre ist schon eher ein ungewöhnliches Jubiläum. Insbesondere, dass es über die ganze Zeit immer in Familienbesitz war.
Ich bin davon überzeugt, dass die Mitarbeiterinnen und Mitarbeiter eine Zukunft haben, um erfolgreich auch in den nächsten wie vielen Jahren solche Yachten und Marineschiffe zu bauen. Ich denke schon, dass wir auch stolz sein können, so alt zu sein. Jedes Unternehmen, das 150 Jahre alt wird, hat sich sicherlich diverse Male neu erfunden.
Bis jetzt haben wir das immer geschafft und wir werden es auch weiterhin schaffen.
Yeah, so again, thank you very much. So this came really by surprise. And I'm not sure what to say really, but maybe a short story about the 150-year celebration, which happened, I think, on 26th of June this summer. Peter and Friedrich Lürsen and the Lürsen family were inviting all the employees and their family to the shipyard, and we had a fantastic event. And at the evening, both of them were holding speeches, and prior to the speeches, we as employees and management took the opportunity to show a video which was presented by all the employees to them. Everyone was actually explaining why they like to work for Lürsen, and also congratulating the family for the 150 years. And you could really see that Friedrich and Peter Lürsen, they struggled actually to find the words right afterwards, because it's clearly that in particular the two of them did grow the business a lot and achieved a lot, I think it's particular on them to receive this. Sad that they cannot be here tonight, but I'll certainly put that forward, and thank you very much to giving this award to us. Thanks a lot.
But Bert, what does Bravo Zulu mean?
Well done.
Ah, Bravo Zulu.
Bravo Zulu. We got a clap for that.
We
That
did,
was
we
good.
did.
That was good.
Where are we?
You got it. We are coming to...
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to introduce you to our platinum sponsor, Jodie Danowitz, Global Marine Director at the Rob Report. Now, this award is sponsored by the Rob Report with the British Virgin Islands. Welcome. And this is for the Leadership Award. Welcome, Jodie. Hi.
Ooh, you really can't see everyone, but the energy is great tonight, and it's so wonderful to be here with all of you. Presenting the Leadership Award is an honor, because there's so many amazing people in this industry, and watching everyone grow over the years and just excel in excellence is incredible. So I get a little emotional on that. So bringing attention to the outstanding leaders in the industry, it's more than an honor. And I know that Bob had mentioned a lot of the names at the beginning. Did you know there have actually been 29 outstanding individuals that have been chosen over the years. And for those of you who are not as familiar, a committee of past leadership award winners select the new winner every year. And it's really a demonstration of respect from those who have also shaped the industry. So let's say, what makes an outstanding leader? Providing positive guidance, interest in other viewpoints, dedication to a cause benefiting others, mentoring and communicating, and contributing. So I always find it a little fascinating to know what was before. Where did this person come from? I'll put my glasses on now. It's fascinating to know this person actually had their shipyard as their childhood playground. I love all these faces. It's fantastic. Their family made round-the-world sail trips every year for a few months to learn about yachting. What a great way for children to realize and explore other places. This person wanted to do something independent before joining the family business. It was very, very important to this person. So after an MBA and a 5-year career in fund management, they joined the family. Accessibility and being inclusive is very important to this individual. Now, remember I told you that there have been 29 past leadership winners? Only one has been a woman. Well, that's about to change. Comments by previous leadership winners. Listens and leads with focus and strength. Demonstrates resilience and adaptability. A woman succeeding in an industry dominated by men. Supports other women in yachting, and actually developed a great network for that. Congratulations to this year's Leadership Award winner, Rose Dahmen, Managing Director of Dahmen Yachting. Very well deserved.
Wow, it's truly an honor to receive the International Superyacht Society Leadership Award. And I would like to begin by expressing my sincere gratitude to the ISS, their board, and also the previous winners of this award. Many of them are in this room. The previous winners of this awards are actually all leaders that I have looked up to and learned from over the years. And to now be recognized among them is very humbling and truly means a lot to me. I would also like to thank my family and my team. Jan, Jorrit, Michelle, Pim and Natalie are here tonight, but many more of them are back home. Leadership is never a solo act, and each yacht we create, every innovation we achieve, is always the result of talented, passionate people working together with pride and dedication. And I am so fortunate to stand here tonight to represent all of them. It's also wonderful to be here in the United States, which continues to be such an important market for us and also home to many of our clients, partners, and friends. And I feel very grateful for the spirit of entrepreneurship and collaboration that connects us here tonight in Fort Lauderdale. Finally, I'd like to say that I'm so proud to be working in this industry and to be part of this global community, which is one that combines craftsmanship, creativity, and a shared love for the sea. So thank you for this recognition, and thank you for the inspiration that I continue to draw from everyone in this room tonight. Thank you.
Abby?
We're coming to the end, Bert.
Yeah. And
Wow.
on behalf of everyone here this evening, thank you for being a wonderful audience, and thank you for everyone being here. Lursen, Damon, just an incredible industry. Captain Liam, we're very honored to be part of it and to watch it grow. Thank you for this evening.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Abby?
Yeah, and a special congratulations to Rose Darman there. That was really a well-deserved award.
She's incredible.
And a great speech. And I think actually the words leadership is never a solo act. That will stay with me. And with that in mind, I would like to extend and ask you to join me in extending a special thank you to all of the volunteers who have ushered you in, served you drinks, brought on the awards. Thank you, everybody. Woo!
Now, to end the evening, we'd like to thank our sponsors for your commitment to not only this event, but to the continued advancement of the yachting industry. Your support allows us to create meaningful opportunities for collaboration and recognition. Let's show our appreciation to our sponsors with a round of applause for their invaluable contributions to the night's event and to the future of our industry.
And there's another group of people I'd like to say a thank you to, another behind-the-scenes group of people, and that are members of our Gala committee who have worked so tirelessly to bring this together. In particular, that's Bob Saxon, Ellen Anderson, Cynthia, and Cynthia's husband. Thank you, guys, really. A huge thank you for all of your efforts and work.
Now, we all get to have some fun. So, the amazing food and beverages are at the theater in the nice protection of no rain. But we would also like to thank, on closing, Maggie and Vanessa. Their organization is incredible from that.
Well done, Maggie and Vanessa. Thank you.
Zulu Bravo.
Bravo, Zulu.
Bravo, Zulu. Good coverage, good coverage.
Thank you very much. And now, so we're ending this evening. Can we also please invite all of the winners to come upstage for a group photo and also to collect your awards from backstage. Thank you, everybody.
Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and thank you.
Drinks. Thank you.
Oh.